Check, testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, check. Right, good evening, everyone. Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you're watching this from. Greetings and peace to all of you. My name is Denny, okay? And this is Denny the Villager. I'm not a native English speaker, but I like to use English to connect with people around the world. And also I use this platform to practice and learn and grow. And of course, to greet Dev. Welcome, Dev. It's nice to see you at this time, Dev. It's a good time, Dev. Okay, it's much better time than nighttime in your place, right? Let me ask the question here. Okay, quickly, I'll put the question in on the screen. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Are you tired? The question today, okay, guys, are you tired of? Are you tired of starting again? The context is tomorrow is Monday, then you have to do your work all over again, do your task, Night is better, Dev said. Night is okay. Nighttime is okay if you just like 1 or 2 hours. It's good for your health, but not if you take longer than that. Even though I enjoy the company, Dev, but it's not good for your health. I become your health consultant here all of a sudden. So how's your day, Dev? Sorry, how's your weekend so far? What did you do with your family? Did you go out with your family? Did you, see somebody? Who did you see? What did you guys eat? You get really overstimulated yesterday. What happened? What happened? Your hands are stained yellow. Okay. All right, welcome, people. Yeah, everyone, welcome. You can say hi, okay, in this chat room. Yeah, welcome. 16 people. And then most of them will go once I open my mouth. And them suffer and there's sulfur in your hair. Oh yeah, fireworks, right? You celebrated Independence Day, Dev. Yeah. So where did you go? Where did you watch fireworks, Dev? Well, happy Independence Day, okay, for you. Independence from what? From who? 250th, 4th of July. So my neighbors were competing. Okay. Hey, Luke, welcome, Luke. How are you? I'm doing good, thank you, Luke. How's your weekend so far? Are you ready for Monday? Are you ready to start again? Start the cycle again, Luke. Yeah, so this is why, guys, this is why I asked this question, because tomorrow is Monday, and many of us will start doing the routine again, So just curious, this is a curious villager asking you a question. Misery is bipolar with weather. So we had a flash flood with lots of rain, literally that morning. Okay. Yep. Well, as I hope everybody is okay. Def, flash flood normally in my country, it's sometimes it's not what's it causes casualties. So I hope that didn't happen at your place. Excuse me. Yeah, yeah, guys. I feel a bit sad, because I'm about to go. So my wife will finish her contract at the end of August, so I will fly out maybe end of August. But it seems like I might fly not to Indonesia, but maybe to Taiwan because my wife has an offer, in Taiwan. So we might go back to Taiwan. And the problem is, I still have to look for a job in Taiwan. There are floods in the UK sometimes. Oh, okay. And they shut off fireworks for 3 weeks before the 4th. Oh, okay. A tree fell on a girl's car with her in it a few towns. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Def. Yeah, that's the thing about flash floods. In Indonesia, like we like, the culturally we like to play in the river. So we do splash or just soak ourselves in the river. So sometimes when the flash floods happen, it's yeah, I don't want to go into much detail, but took some casualties. Few villages have been ruined, but most of the time not many people got hurt. Okay. As long as not many people got hurt, look, good to hear that. Oh, lots of crashes on the highway. Yeah. So look, how is the heat wave in Europe? Look, it's the news was all over here. Like on YouTube, at least on my YouTube. The heat wave in Europe. Is it better now? Or I heard like over 1,000 people died because of heat waves in Europe. Is that true or is this exaggeration? Sometimes news they like to inflate the number. Okay, Dev's grandpa used to play in the sewer when he was like 5. He would work with his 3-year-old brother miles away while his mom was at work. Okay. Well, that's nice, Dev. You still remember the story from your grandpa? It's not so bad now. The heat wave kind of moved into Germany, but in France, many people died. Oh, okay. Play in the sewer. Yucky. What I don't understand, look, like I saw on the news that the rail track, in Germany, right? Some of the the rubber, the components, melted because the temperature was 41 degrees, 42 degrees Celsius, and even some of the asphalt, like melted in I don't know, maybe in France or in Europe, in Germany, I'm not sure, but. I've never seen anything like that here in Abu Dhabi or Dubai, or all the United Arab Emirates where the asphalt melt, So they must have used something else here. And here, like, the temperature is 50 degrees Celsius and sometimes during the extreme days of 51 degrees Celsius during summer. No? So I wonder, like what material do they use here? And they just finished building the railway, in Saudi and here now. The infrastructure in Europe just isn't designed for extreme heat. Yeah, I understand. Look, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. OFC Americans. What is OFC? I know UFC. UFC. No, that's not UFC. That's WWE. Americans are cooking eggs outside to prove that it's hot. Oh, you should try to do that, Dev. Try to cook eggs outside. One of my sons actually wanted to do that, Dev. So, Dad, it's so hot. Let's cook egg, to show people that it's really hot. I said, yeah, but the thing is that we also kind of be, part of the cooking, when doing it. Oh, I see, of course. Oh, I see. Okay. So it's not dang, 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 John Cena. That's you. That's not even UFC. For example. Electrical grid would not be able to handle everyone using aircon. Oh, yeah. It was also an issue, right? Air conditioner. Look. Hello, Pontus. Welcome back. Pontus said, why are you asking these questions? Yes, because I'm a nosy villager. Okay, Pontus? Nosy villager. Nosy mountain people here. This is what mountain people do, in their spare time, they're asking the silly questions. Like, how's your day, Pontus? Like, what did you do during weekends? Where did you go? Who did you see? What did you eat? Okay, to take over the table army. You've been resting all day. Nice. All right. Rest is good. I wonder why, when someone, was captured by the police officer, hey, you are under arrest. Does it mean that he's resting? You're under arrest. Okay, I'm resting now. You're sick, Dev. Oh, what happened? But I didn't do anything to get sick. Well, those beets that you have eaten, Dev, is starting to take its toll. Your immune system cannot take it anymore. So, I give up, beets. You're too strong. Oh no, beets, you guys are too strong. Too many of this. Too many of this nonsense. The immune system said, I give up. I'm sorry to hear that, Dev. You're sick, but so like, how do you feel? Like you're having fever or you have stomach ache? Sneezing. It sounds like you have allergy, Dev. That's the sound of the azan. That's not Silent Hill, Dev, okay? That's the sound of azan. Pontus has a good question. Did you wash your hands? Dev said, yes, I did. I washed my hands 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry, Dev. I know you're sick. I'm from Indonesia, Pontus. Yeah, but I'm right now. I'm in Abu Dhabi. Well, at least up until August next month. Um, I've resigned already from my work, and my wife also has resigned. Now, I'm just waiting for my wife. I thought I'm going back to Indonesia, but that seems like my wife has a job offer. Not seems like, but my wife has a job offer in Taiwan now. But I didn't get job offer there, so we might go to Taiwan now next month, end of August. Oh man, I like Silent Hill. Scary, no. I was, I was trying to play Silent Hill once, right? When I was younger, of course, and I was playing it, and then in the middle of the game, said, not for me. Click, switch off, click. Congratulations, Pontus. I'm happy to hear that. Please pray for me. Can get income again. There are 6 people. Hello, 6 people. Is the sound of the azan calling to pray. Okay, Dev said when I was watching the original Silent Hill, the mother was driving away from the cop. I heard someone say, "Get off the road," and no one else heard it. Yeah, oh, that's a movie, Dev. Okay, I was talking about the game, Dev. The game. That's a scary game. I couldn't finish the game. Really, it was too disturbing. The game developers are sick. They are sick people. All I can say that those game developers who developed the game Silent Hill, they're sick. They're sick people. Yes, it's a scary Japanese game. I agree with you, Pontus. I couldn't finish the game. Really. Yeah, well, the game's much 100 times scarier than the movie, Pontus. Really. Yeah, similar. It's scary. It's just this is very disturbing game. I said, I didn't even play it alone. By the way, I was playing it. My brothers were there. Behind me, sisters there. And this was when I was in university, and then none of us could finish that game. It was too scary. Even that all of us were there. Sorry. Played a game called Subliminal Thinking. So Smith. Oh, okay. Or Smith or something. Okay, was gonna jump me, but it was just a game about perspective. Oh, okay. It doesn't sound like a fun game, Dev. You should choose another game. So Pontus, what you said you're gonna work tomorrow, right? What will you do tomorrow, Pontus? If it's okay with you, if it's okay with you to share, I like supermarket simulator. Oh, okay, okay. Nah, it's not for me. But it's good that you like supermarket simulator. Play Minecraft. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. My son used to play Minecraft too. Okay, Pontus said he's going around parks outdoors to maintain and clean. Oh, nice, nice. So that's I like outdoor job. Pontus. Are you are you allowed to do live stream when you do that kind of job, Pontus? Like, hey guys, I'm doing this. Will you get into trouble? If you do it the live stream at the same time. This, like your boss, like, he's a YouTuber. YouTuber is also a YouTuber. Hey guys, I'm doing this. Show everybody different parts. You're allowed to. Well, if you're allowed to, then I think I would do it if I were you. Okay, Def, your parents are watching TV. Okay, okay. So did you help your parents, Def? Like try to help them by offering your not offering your service. Like, mom, can I help you in the kitchen? Do something. What can I do to help you? Can I help you? Have you tried that, Def? You should try it if you haven't. You'd rather not. Shame on you, Def. Shame on you. Not wanting to help your parents. Ay, ay, ay. My son my son likes to help me now and then in the kitchen. Dad, can I? So he just when I was making food, and then he just came to the kitchen. When they're too shy. When I go live stream from the kitchen, so they're too shy to come to the kitchen. But when I don't, when I turn off the camera, so they came. So, what you doing, Dad? So, oh, yeah, doing this, making this. What you making, Dad? Okay. And then they were just waiting for me to ask them to give him instruction. Okay, can you cook the rice, please? Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. Can you prepare the pan? Just prepare the oil. Nope, I have my reasons. Okay, you have your reasons. My mom is off work, so she's more cranky and more likely to yell. Okay. Hello, Matt. Hello, Matt. How are you, Matt Chapman? Welcome, Matt. Welcome to this live stream. How are you, Matt? Where are you from? I'm from Indonesia. And guys, my eyes Okay, Julia said PDC. What is that PDC? I am well. Okay. Hmm. Thanks. How's your day? I'm from England. Okay, okay. It's okay, Matt. My day is fine. It's just hot here, Matt. It's 48 degrees Celsius, but it's just a normal temperature here in summer in Abu Dhabi. Welcome, Matt. We just, we talk about different things here, Matt. Um, just different things. Sometimes we talk about nonsense, or sometimes we talk about economy. Sometimes we talk about what else? Yeah, just human experience. Like this. Tired of starting again. Like tomorrow is Monday. Oh, we have spoken before. Oh yeah, Matt. I'm sorry. My brain cells, the heat, cook my brains, Yeah. Sorry, Matt. Yeah. Yeah. So, are you ready for Monday, Matt? Are you ready to start again? um, Bro, I hate fireworks. It messes with my ADHD so much. Yeah, I know, but Def. I have a friend, from California. He's a fellow teacher, like, and then he's always very, sensitive, towards sounds, like sounds or loud noise, and he's always grumpy, he's the one who likes to, you know what I mean? Danny, this is medicine, Danny. This is medicine, Danny. Okay, this is herbs. Yeah, God created this. So he's always cranky. When there's noise. That I feel like, okay, it's not a big deal, but for him it's a big deal. So I understand. Yeah. You're more sensitive towards that. And Matt said, yes, always ready. Yeah, good spirit, Matt. Your hands are yellow for some reason. Did you play with yellow submarine maybe, Dev? Yellow paint? We all live in the yellow submarine. uh, oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're sick now. But you just had medicine, that your mom gave you medicine. Okay. Um, it sounds like you have allergy. You keep sneezing. Maybe it's the things that from the fireworks. You inhale some of them. Dust or something like that. Yeah, leave the minions alone. No, I think it's from smoke bombs. Okay, okay, I see. Yeah, that could trigger allergy. Yeah, you're right. For some people, yes. That. Guys, I'm gonna pray quickly. Okay. Just I will keep it on. Right. Just I'll probably leave it for a few minutes. Okay. I will leave this live stream on. I'm gonna pray here in the same room. Okay. So I'll be back now. Just just I don't want you to see me praying. Okay. So just I will show you this one. Okay. How about this view? This is what I do. Okay. During weekend, I teach my students online here. I'll be back again in a few minutes, okay? Children, you want to make a show with me? I'm gonna make a show now. Children! Hey. All right, let me check. Hey. All right. Okay, well, England a bit. Oh, so I'm back, guys. Let me scroll. Should I read the comments, guys? Let's see. see. Yeah. This is better. Yeah. Okay. Bye, Dev. Okay, bye. Okay, thank you for stopping by, Dev. Yes. All right, take care, Dev. To sleep. It's almost 12 p.m., but it's because the medicine is making me. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you need your sleep, yes. It's gonna work. Okay. All right, Dev. Take care, Dev. Mm. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, so Matt. So, what did you do today, Matt? So how's England the World Cup now? I don't really follow World Cup this year. Oh, just housework, really. Yeah, housework never ends. Housework, mop the floor, clean the floor, sweep the floor, and then make up your bed, and then the dishes, and the paint is peeling off now. Ah, you you've won rugby. Oh, you're more rugby player. I see. Okay, okay. Our head coach, national head coach, the Indonesian head coach, is from England, from the UK. I don't know. Should I say from England or from the UK, Matt? I guess it's safe if I call him from the UK, right? If I say that he's from the UK. Because England is one of the kingdoms, right? I'm English, but I'm lazy and say the UK. Oh, I see. So, well, correct me if I'm wrong, Matt. So basically, there's England, right? There's Scotland, okay, and there's Ireland, right? And then there's all of this. There's Wales, right? And all of this. What's the word in? It's called the UK. Is that correct? So when I say that someone is from the UK, it's also correct, and if someone is from England, also correct. Is that right? So yes, the UK. So we're four different countries called the UK. Oh, okay, I'll call the UK. All right. Okay, got it. Yeah, so he's from the UK, and so far he's showing good. So he's pretty good. So we have hope. We have hope. Hopefully, Indonesia will be able to qualify the next World Cup, football World Cup, 2030. We've been trying to get in the last 10 years. We all need hope. Yes, you're right, Matt. Hope, 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 Hope is all what you need. Song from the Beatles. Hope is all what we need. Hope is all we need. No, it's not. That's not the right word. Come together. When I listened to that song from the Beatles, right? It was shocking, because the previous Beatles song didn't sound like anything like that, that Sgt. Pepper's album. I was when I bought that album first when I was in high school. I was expecting to hear or listen to songs like "Love Me Do," "Please Please Me." Well, my friend, I've got to take my dogs out for a walk. Oh, right. Yeah, Matt, yeah. All right, thank you for stopping by and say hello, Matt, okay? All right, take care, Matt. All right, peace. Do 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 do. All right, since Matt is not here anymore, I don't know what to say. Okay, let me save my vocal cords again. I will just say something, when there are people here. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna meditate. I like to hum, when I get bored, but the problem is I'm not supposed to hum a song, during live stream. It's the copyrighted issue. So guys, if you're watching this, share where you guys watching this from. Okay, which country you watching this from, guys. And tell me if your countries have oil. No, just kidding. The second part was I was just kidding. Okay, you don't have to tell. You don't have to share information if your country has oil or not. Welcome, people. Whoever watching this, okay. I was going to say something, but it's I'm trying to save my voice, so I will only say hello. One little, two little, three little bananas. Hello guys, welcome guys. You are welcome to greet, to say hello, or even to just to, or maybe you want to share where you guys from. Okay, where you guys watching this from. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. How much is the dog in the window? All we need is hope. Do, 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 do. Ay. Starting what again? Supper. Hey, Mike Piccolo, welcome. Yeah, starting supper. Mike, supper. Round 4, Mark. Round 4, supper, Mark. How are you? How's your day, Mike? uh, yeah, Denny's okay today. Just the brain is a little bit cooked because of the heat outside, but other than that, it's okay. So, what did you do today, Mike? Where did you go? What did you eat? Who did you see? uh, and are you tired of studying again? The context is tomorrow is Monday, and many of us will start the routine again. Monday routine. So, are you ready? Are you ready, Mike? You work as a PSW in long-term care. What is PSW, Mike? I know POW, but I don't think it's an occupation. Sorry. Personal support worker. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Is it the same as a caretaker? We have this here, like they have a caretaker. They like in Japan, like they have caretaker. They take care of either elderlies or someone who needs you know um, continuous support, medical support at home or in a other in hospital or uh, retirement homes. Is it like that? People with dementia. Oh, okay, Mike. Wow, you have a patient of the Buddha, Mike. That's 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 tough. You need to be very patient. You need to have a heart of gold working like that. Because I know some Indonesians in Taiwan, right? They work as a caretaker, and they take care of some elderlies, with dementia. And I heard stories from them. It's very challenging, for some people. Could be very challenging. Sorry guys, my nose. It's just because I went out today, and then probably I inhale some of the sand, that's not little dust and sand. Hi. Hello, Ruth. Yes, insect for breakfast. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Insects. insect for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and also some boogers might as well to add flavor, like this. Make it salty a little bit. Yes, yes. So how are you, Ruth, and where are you from? And what kind of insect do you have for breakfast? My nose is blocked. It's because of the sand outside. From the former Soviet Union. Oh, there's so many countries. Romania. From Romania. So do you, like, because it's your former Soviet Union, do you speak Russian, or what is the first language there in Romania? You speak Russian, then I can, what is the only Russian word that I know? There are two words, Privyet. Privyet and Ura. Old people used to speak Russian, but it's mainly Romanian plus English. Oh, I see, okay, I see. Okay, Romania, I see. Interesting. Isn't it where the famous castle, route, Transylvania? Isn't it there in Romania? Transylvania? In Romania. Visit Castle Transylvania in Romania. Is it right? I think, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, the castle, right? The Castle Brand. I see. Yeah. So is it right? Is the name of the place called Transylvania? Or is it just a movie, or is this only a fictional place in Romania? So the name of the Castle Brand. Yeah, I see. Or the geographic area is real, but the name is not. It's not Castle. It's not Transylvania. Yeah. So is the name, or if is the count also, is the count named Dracula? Can Dracula also? Oh, Transylvania, the name as you say. Okay. So Transylvania. All right, but is the legend true? Is the legend true? That's my question. The legend says. The legend, the one and only. Today. I think I'm having a little bit of stomach here. Have a tummy a little bit. I need more walk. Okay, so it's a fictional character driven by Western writers in the 18th century. I see, Ruth. Yeah. Okay, so it's not true, right? So there's no. The real person was Vlad the Impaler. Vlad the Impaler. Oh yeah, I read the story of Vlad the Impaler, Ruth. He impaled people from the bomb. Yeah.
Oh.
Take this. Yeah. Okay, I shouldn't have laughed about that. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, that's not a laughing matter, by the way.
Who's Vlad the Impaler?
Vlad the Impaler is the real character that was adopted as Dracula, from the Western writer.
It's a real person.
It's based on a real person. As a royal. He put Ottoman Turks on a stake.
He put Ottoman.
Yeah. Yeah, so he was basically, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, okay, Ruth, I'm telling my son here this story. So he was, I think he was kidnapped, and he and his brother were kidnapped by the Turkey Ottoman. And then, yes, and then, so he went back to Romania, right? And then, so what happened, the way he ruled, he impaled people who disagree with him. Punishment is impale. So, and then there was a war between Turkey, Ottoman, and Romania.
Why doesn't he just arrest them?
And then, he was kidnapped. Okay, and he managed to escape as a teenager, and he went back and became a king. Okay, yeah. So he escaped from Ottoman Empire's capture.
Rick already knows a lot.
Huh?
Rick knows a lot.
He's from Romania.
That's why.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking about this with him, because he's from
He's the
Romania.
only one there.
Huh?
He is not the only one there.
Yeah. But the other people here are confused. Like, Romania, where is it on the map? Or maybe some of them don't speak English, because we are not in the English-speaking country right now. Protecting us from Ottoman invasion forces. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's like it. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I've been there. So bad.
So he managed to escape as a teenager. I see. Okay. Yes, Ruth. Yeah, the Ottoman Empire, they wage endless war, towards the Eastern European countries, right? It was a great war. The Christian countries fought against the Ottomans, Romanians, Bulgaria, and all Yugoslav countries, Russia, and more. Oh yes, Ruth. Well, you know what, Ruth? As a Muslim villager, okay, I would like to apologize to you, for the behavior of the Ottoman. They waging endless war towards the I say the Eastern Christian world. They didn't do it to the Western Christian, by the way. They just go to the Eastern Christian only. So I apologize, from a Muslim villager on behalf of the villager to the Christian world. That's why the Christians in the Eastern Europe, they hate Muslims, to the core, because of what they've done, All right, hey, Yummers, welcome. I won't ask for any stories today. All right. Thank you, Yummers. Giving my brain a break here. It was really bad war. It's over a long time ago now. Okay, Ruth. Yeah. Appreciate your apology. Okay, thank you, Ruth. Hey, Luke, welcome back, Luke. King Charles is related to Vlad the Impaler somehow. Well, that's new information. But I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, the European royalties, they married, like they have circles, right? They couldn't just marry, I don't know, I was going to say peasants, but no. Ordinary people, villagers. So they have to marry another royalties. Yeah, so maybe so. How was your weekend, Yammers? Yeah, how's your weekend? They made for alliances and stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Look, it makes sense. Yes, makes sense. And they also marry to, for alliances, and also keep the power, right, and the wealth also in, in between, keep them for themselves. I think. I don't know. This is just my assumption. Could be wrong. So, what did you guys do today? Where do you guys go? What did you guys see? Who did you guys see? What did you guys eat? Yeah, the odd cousin marriage to keep the wealth in the family. Yes, yes, yes. Um, Man plus, are you tired? No, you are. I'm not tired yet, Man plus cats. Welcome. By the way, it's very late in Indonesia. No, Man plus. Yeah, but it's not that late here. Okay, it's still like almost 10. It's almost 10 at night here. I think the king has some land in Romania, only a small bit of land. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Ruth was telling me about this land in Transylvania. Mm. Oh, you're gonna watch World Cup, man. Okay. So who's playing against who tonight? I don't watch World Cup anymore. I will watch World Cup, God willing, in 2030 when Indonesia is playing. I hope Indonesia is playing. I hope so. Oh, big H, with capital H. I hope Indonesia will play in 2030. Hello, Muhammad Nasir. Welcome, Muhammad Nasir. Come join us here, Muhammad Nasir. How are you? How was your Sunday, Muhammad Nasir? What did you do, Muhammad Nasir? Where did you go? What did you eat? Who did you see? Uh, uh, Morocco versus Canada. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, Indonesia always playing. They never get serious. Yes. Yeah. They still had a king up to the very late in the game. Okay. I see, Ruth. So is Romania a monarchy or a republic now, Ruth? Oh, and Alfred is way more nice than winning a cup. Yeah, you're right, man. Yes, that's why every time the head coach is almost get us into the World Cup, and they fire them. Yeah, they fired the coach. Have to keep Indonesia where it belongs, there, in the bottom. Is there some Sundanese king of royalty, Denny? Yeah, we have not Sundanese king, but it's more like we have kings. Indonesia, we still have kings, but they are more like cultural, preservation. So so they have kings. Some of the palaces still there preserved, as a cultural, as a cultural preservation basically. But when during before the Indonesian independence, all those kings in Indonesia actually they sat together and they agreed to, contributed to this new country. So they collecting all their wealth, putting all their wealth together, and then they start this new country. So so they still preserve the cultural aspect as kings, but not in the sense of the traditional way, like the old ways. So the kings still get respect from the people, but they know, okay, this is just the preservation of the tradition. It's more like that. Indonesia is tired of starting all over again. Yes, Max, man plus, yes. It was no, it was no longer a monarchy since the start of World War II with German leader. Oh, okay. That's right. Look, it's not a political power. It's more symbolic. You're right. Look, not like Saudi. Yes, not like Saudi or United Arab Emirates or Qatar. Hello, Christopher. Welcome. Wow. How are you, Christopher? Yes. Welcome, Christopher. Yes. How's Poland, Christopher? How's Polandia? In Indonesia we call it Polandia. How is Poland? Since World War II in Germany, they had lost the war, and the Soviet came, and then it became Soviet Socialist Republic. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. So the king lived in exile, maybe. Oh, yeah. That you mean? Look, you mean the Romanian king, right? Look, not the Indonesian king. So he lived exile. Oh, in Switzerland. Yeah, I see. Okay, in Switzerland. Okay. I see. Okay. Guys, do you know that there's a rumor? Okay, this is a rumor, right? Hitler. Yeah, everybody knows Hitler. The rumor was Hitler actually escaped from Berlin, right? And he escaped to Indonesia. There was there's an Indonesian historian actually who wrote a book, and he studied this couple, right, from Germany, right, post World War II, and so in his book he concluded that this person most likely, right, is Hitler himself. It was quite controversial, but I think that for some strange reason the government of Indonesia tried to just make it hush hush, just don't talk about this. Like that. If you want to know the story, I don't mind sharing with you the story. So he's buried in Java, eastern part of Java, in a city called Surabaya, where there's a lot of German soldiers buried there. He changed his name, by the way, to Abdul Kohar. The another story, another version. He escaped to Argentina, right? And then there's another story that he died in the bunker. Yes. But I think so far, right? This is from my view. Okay, the most convincing part is the Indonesian version, guys. I read the story when he might escape to Argentina, or he died in the bunker, because of suicide, Uh, the yeah. The convincing one is I think so far from my perspective, okay. But I don't know, to be honest. I don't really know what happened, but yeah. Stalin, to the day of his death, Stalin remains suspicious that he didn't die, but that he escaped somewhere. Stalin, okay, maybe. Well, I didn't know. I have to read again about Stalin. But yeah, the reason why I mentioned Hitler because it's related to my country, so could be. And Germany, to certain in certain aspect that they had access to Indonesia at the time when they invaded the Netherlands, and what today's Indonesia was actually a colony of Netherlands. And then that time, a lot of the SS officers, went to Indonesia. But again, it seems like they try to hush hush that information. Um, you will not get into trouble by discussing it. It's just it's true that many Germans come to Indonesia and also Latin America, Egypt. Yes, Ruth. Yes. Okay, I don't know about going to Egypt and Israel, but it makes sense if they went there. Yes. Oh, a lot of Nazis went to Africa to fight as mercenaries after World War II. Maybe, yeah. Uh. Okay, some German prisoners in England stayed after the war and became British. Okay, I see. Well, from what I heard, many of the scientists actually were brought to the U.S. They become U.S. citizens, and they developed rockets, and then Soviet Union also captured some of the science. Not, I don't know if captured would be the right word, but they brought the scientists. I think Soviet Union brought the professor, right? The professor that was developing rockets, for Germany at that time, and then the U.S. or the Allied forces, or you may call it, they brought the students. So the U.S. brought the students, and the Soviet Union brought the professor. And that's it's according to what I read. That's why the Soviet Union always like one step ahead of in developing the rockets. I don't know. Just it's just by the way. Money of them. Okay, so these were captured prisoners, and they preferred life in England, so stayed and married locals after the war. Okay. Also, Soviet Union also extracted many scientists from the German party. Yes. Well, I think I guess that's the benefit of being genius. I guess you're valuable. You're valuable. And then Luke says loads of Nazis in the French Foreign Legion. Okay. And Mr. Bot Bro says no. Okay. The sad part is that the guy escaped alive. This is what I believe. Yeah, Ruth. I mean, the story goes like this. Okay. Um, the best answer you ever gave. Well, congratulations, Mr. Bot Bro. Welcome, welcome. By the way, he even had two daughters. Okay. Well, this is another alternative story, Ruth. Okay, so what happened to Hitler? Okay, alternative story. Let's just see it as an alternative story. Okay, so I'm because I also don't know if this is the true or not. Okay, the alternative story is actually he and his wife Eva. He went to Indonesia, one of the Indonesian islands. It's called Nusa Tenggara, West Nusa Tenggara. So they started a hospital there. So they started a hospital there, and then after many years, like people, like the scientists, not the scientists, but some scholars are confused. Like you own a hospital, but you are not a doctor, and you have no expertise in medicine, and then. So and also he has his wife, right? And then the way he walks similar to the way Hitler walks, and then he also had this notebook. It's a very important book. What's the word? I forgot the detail, guys. But and then his wife Eva left him. She couldn't stand the whatever. So and then he remarried, right? So he remarried a local, an Indonesian woman, and then he changed his name to Abdul Kohar, and then I wonder what happened to his book, the notebook. But the government kept it very hush hush. He and he was buried in Surabaya. So I guess if they wanted to check, they could always check the what do you call it, the DNA, but the government said no, 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 no. Yeah, that's just by the way, So I'm not saying it's the real, is that's what happened, but it's just an alternative story. Oh, my water is almost up here, guys. Should I refill? It's very sad that they're particularly protected by the government. You know what? I always have this question that why did Germany did what they did? At that time. What did you guys tell you at school? I mean, it's very far from my home country, so I'm just wondering, why did Germany did what they did? I'm sure. I mean, not I'm sure, but is there any reason? Like besides, yeah, they're just greedy. It's very simple. It's like, oh, they're just greedy. They want to control the world. That's the. I think that's the. It's too simple. That answer would be too simple. What was the reason? Did they teach you at school? They didn't teach us at school. Because. And we're a villager in Indonesia. I don't think that it's not in their interest to teach that. Oh, did you guys ask that question? Did you guys ask a question at school? Like, when you were at school, I mean, when you were younger, did you like, hey, why did they do that? Okay, Luke said because they lost World War One. Okay, they were deeply traumatized, and when Hitler arrived, he gave them back their confidence. Okay, okay. Yes, yes, that's what I read. You know, they lost World War One, right? I think, and they also, because of World War One, I think they trying to chain them. You know, but okay, yes, I think that's part of the reason. You know, is there another reason for that? I mean, that's it sounds like there's a missing piece there. So Ruth said this is the usual answer we get from TV, but we didn't have curriculum about this in Romania. Okay, okay, I see, Ruth. Okay, well, same like in Indonesia, like we don't have that, uh, in our curriculum. So most of Indonesians, I think I can say a lot of Indonesians, and most of Indonesians, we don't. All we know is that okay, Germany invaded this country and that country and this country and that country, and then the other countries reacted. You know, so that's all. That's all we know. Yeah. Luke said the Germans were scared of their society changing. It is a very shady group of financiers that are still around to this day that finance all of this stuff and made it happen internationally. Okay. Hmm. I think it was bound to happen after the Allies crushed the Germans in World War One. Hmm. Okay. 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 It makes sense. You know, like so Germany feels like okay. You know, we were humiliated, right? I mean, that's what I read. So Germany and then Hitler, try to bring back the pride of the nation, right? I think, I mean, that's what I read so far. I mean, as far as I know, but other than that, it's not very. It's like how did he convince the whole nation, to invade other countries, and also, and then what they did to the Jews, like what there's a missing piece, of puzzle that there's a missing link, guys. And then Ruth said it could have been completely avoided. They blame Jews, communists, and other groups for the problems of the time. Okay, so they blame Jews, communists, right? Are the Jews communists at the time? Okay, I didn't know that. And then, so what did they do? Like to be blamed. Germans like to follow orders in their blood. British like to rebel. So it's all come to genetics, doesn't it? Look, I don't know. They did this, the financial backing of this financial, and then I talked about previously. Yes, Ruth. I think now the financial backing that it's in Europe. I read that it's been let's say older than 1,000 years, right? I think they whenever there's a uh, even the so-called the Crusades, it wasn't really a Christian versus Islam. There was another party that financed. So, but okay, let's just pause there. I'm not gonna go. YouTube is watching me. Hey, 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 hey! Watch what you say. Minus 10 points for you. Uh, so yeah, it's interesting, you know. Um, I think there's missing pieces, you know. There's missing pieces in the puzzle. Okay, and it currently present a strong financial backing to make this war with Russia happen, just like when they made it happen back in 1940s. But only that this time they might not make it work as they wish. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, so Luke said apparently some German women were exploited by certain groups before the war. Okay, okay, I see. I don't know. There's still something missing here. You know, why did they do what they did? I guess it's true. You know, history is written by the victor, right? Before the war, there was a lot of prostitution and weird haram stuff going on. The name on the Nazis hated. The Nazis hated it. That's why they burned the books. Hmm. I see. They did it because those financiers wanted to do it. Oh, okay. I see. I see. Okay, I'm gonna, I'm gonna see what Ruth. I'm gonna see what Ruth's going to say. Ruth, who do you mean by this financials, Ruth? Come on, say it, Ruth. Who are these financials? Ruth say, "Oh, do I have to say it?" I always wonder what went wrong in German mind. You know, I don't know. Look, I don't think. I'm trying to be careful not to assume that something's wrong in the German mind. You know, that's assuming our mind is correct. Even though our mind is correct. Okay. Well, I think my mind is correct. But I see what you mean. Look, yeah. It's simple. Royal families, especially in the British crown, no. Extremely wealthy families. I don't know, Ruth. I don't know. You have to know that at the at that time, that British Empire was declining from a colonial empire to a declining empire. Oh, see, yeah. That's true. I mean, that was the that was the time of transition from Pax Britannica to Pax Americana, right? You know, Henry Ford funded the Nazis as well as the Allies. Wow, now I did not know that. Look, they were becoming a declining state. Okay. World War II finished the empire. That much is true. Yes, yes. I think from my point of view, like World War One and World War Two is actually World War Two is actually World War One unfinished business. World War One. So it's actually one package. From my personal view. Um, so WW3 would be something that it would be totally different, I guess. Many wealthy families funded the project on both sides, on the opposition and on the okay, this is side. The leftover conflicts from the colonial days. Yeah, look. They wanted to happen intentionally. All right, if you said that they wanted to happen intentionally, what was the intention? There has to be a goal. What is the goal, Ruth? What do you think the goal is? So for those who's watching, just remember this is Ruth's perspective. Okay, we're not saying that this is what happened. This is Ruth's perspective, guys. Yeah, this is the context. The goal was maintaining the imperial power of the British Empire. Well, I guess they didn't reach the goal then. Okay. Because right now we have Pax Americana, but by the way, Pax Americana is also declining now, right? So I think I wonder now what is the next Pax, guys? What do you think? Oh, by the way, for those of you who's not sure what is Pax, Pax means peace. Pax Britannica means peace under the British rule, right? And Pax America means peace under American rule. Yes. Yes, we are living in the time of peace, but okay, let me read Ruth's comments here. Okay, the goal. Okay, yes, they didn't, and moreover, they're trying to do the same thing again. Oh, I see. Sinai peace. Yes, look. Just like they did back then, they're trying to do now. Yeah. So they try to do now, right? So we are in the transition from Pax Americana to another Pax. Denny, we might need some gaming streams. Yeah, Yammers. I'm sorry. I'm not really familiar with the gaming streams, Yammers. But I can. I don't mind sharing a story. Yammers. Another story. The story of the first page of human history. How about that? You wanna hear a story? The first page in human history. Yammers. Page 1. No. Why not? But we are talking about WW2 and 3 here. Okay, Yammers. I don't want to abruptly change the topic here. And looks at, in the beginning, then he created the heavens and the earth. No, that's abomination, guys. All right, okay, but okay, Yammers, okay, to my Christian friends and my Buddhist friends, Hindus friends, and agnostic friends. Okay, so this history is a perspective from Islamic perspective. Okay, guys. So please just bear in mind that this is from Islamic perspective. Okay, so I'm not forcing this. Hey, this is the truth. You know, just are you ready, Amers? Page 1. Long time ago. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm combining. Okay, it's not only from Islamic perspective. Okay, it's a combination from the story of Israel. You know, Israel's narration. Okay, I'm combining them. Okay, all right. So here it is. It's a long time ago. Okay. Long time ago on planet Earth, okay, they were creatures, you know, they live creatures, the creation of God, okay, before humans, you know, were created, you know, live different creatures, totally different from us, you know. So these creatures, let's call them, yes, let's call them the beings, okay, the beings, okay, the bean kind, okay. So the bean kinds, right, live on Earth, okay, and the bean kinds were you know, they were committing evil, you know, committing corruption on Earth, you know, they shed blood, you know, and they basically they done horrible things to each other, you know. So and then God, you know, send you know, I'm paraphrasing here. God gave a command, you know, make a command. Whoever of my creatures who's going to fight this beings, you know, this creature's beings. So so at that time there was another creatures, right? There were other creatures living. It's called the genes, you know, the gene kinds, right? So the gene kinds. So one of the creatures from the jinn kinds, you know, volunteered. His name was Iblis. Yeah. His name was Iblis. So Iblis from the jinn kind. I say, oh Lord, the creator of heaven and earth. You know, I would fight this creature. You know, that is committing sins and corruption on earth. You know. Hello, Sadia. Welcome. I'm in the middle of a storytelling here. Bedtime story. So Iblis said, I can fight. Okay, so Iblis, you know, led his army, you know, to destroy, you know, destroy this bin, you know, the bin Khan, you know. So the bin Khan was destroyed, you know, the bin Khan was destroyed, and then they were defeated, you know, and there was peace on earth again. There was peace on earth again. And then because of his you know, because of his action, you know, so Iblis was granted a high level, you may call it, you know, high level, or you can say granted reward, you know. So he could hang out, he could be amongst the angels. Okay, so Iblis could hang out amongst the angels. He's not an angel. Okay. He's one of the jinn kinds. Okay? So the jinn kinds are different, guys, by the way, from Islamic perspective. The jinn kinds are they created from smokeless fire, right? And while the angels are created from the light. Okay, okay. Going back to the story. So Iblis, you know, he hang out with the angels and he prayed. You know, he obey God, you know, and all things like that, you know. So he was, you know, he's a very, what do you call, pious. He was considered pious, you know. He was pious, you know. And then, so after a long time, you know. Hey, good evening, Joe. Yeah, I'm telling good night and a bedtime story here, Joe. How are you, Joe? Okay, don't mind me, Joe. Okay, you can chat with others. Okay, I'm reading some. I'm not reading, but I'm telling some bedtime story here. And then God asked Iblis. Iblis said, "Hey," asked God said, "If what if my creation was the word rejected?" If what if my creation feel more superior, more superior than other creation, what should happen if there's or if one of my creation feel more superior than the other creation? And then Iblis said, well, if one of your creations, feel more superior, born superior than other creation, then that creation of yours should go to the hellfire. That's what he said. so so God instructed Iblis to write it down. Okay, write it down in the tablet. So Iblis wrote it down in the tablet. And Iblis was, he has knowledge, certain knowledge. So sometimes the angels also have discussion with him. And then after long time, so God asked again, what if my creation, one of my creation, feel like that he was born more superior? He was born more superior than the other creation. So Iblis say again, well, I think that creation should be put into hellfire. And then, so God asked Iblis to write it down on a tablet. So Iblis wrote it down. So time goes on, and then after long time, God asked the same question. Well, what if one of my creation who's what's the word? Who's obeying my order? Who's always been obeying my order, but then he feel like he was more superior. He was better. He was born more superior than others, and therefore rejecting my command because he will feel more superior than the other creation. What should happen? And then Iblis again answered, I think that creation is ungrateful, and then he should be put into a hellfire. So God asked Iblis to write it down. So so then long time, as time passed by, and then one day, God made an announcement. Made a decree. Made a decree that God, well, I'm paraphrasing what God said, okay? So God said that God is going to create another creature. God is going to create another creature that is going to be, what's the word? Caretaker of the earth, okay? The caretaker of the earth, or the Arabic word, the Khalifa on earth, or the caretaker on earth. So the angels were confused, oh God, God is going to create another creature, then this creature is going to be the, act as a caretaker on earth, so the angels ask questions, oh God, oh, by the way, angels are different creatures from humans, So angels, they have intelligence, but they don't have free choice or free will, you may say. So they just obey the order, But it doesn't mean they don't ask questions, because they are also intelligent. But they are created just to obey orders, Different from us, We have free choice, but they don't have. So they ask, oh God, why you wanted to create a new creature on earth? I mean, we saw what happened to the previous creature, and this creature is going to shed blood again on earth, So God told the angels that God knows what they don't know. Okay? And then, so, time passed by, and then God sent angels to, collect materials, from earth. collect materials from earth, and then mold it, and then from clay, from dirt, soil, and then God created this new creature, okay, this called Adam, called Adam. But there was no soul there. It was just a body. It was just a clay, no soul, just a body, And so, by the way, when right after God made the announcement, right after God created this announcement that God was going to create a new creature, Iblis was concerned and also jealous. Like, hey, why God wanted to create new creatures? Am I not good enough? That's what Iblis I thought at that time. Am I not good enough? I already worship non-stop here. Okay, am I not good enough? Why are you not satisfied? Why are you not satisfied with my worship? That's what Iblis thought. So he became jealous. He became jealous, and this new creature is going to be the caretaker of earth. It's unacceptable. And then I see Iblis is starting to feel like he's more superior. He's better. Because he was created from smokeless fire, and this new creature was created from soil. From dirt. So he's lower, he's beneath me, So why he becomes the caretaker of planet Earth, why? And then, so God left the body of Adam, for a long time, basically. And then Iblis, out of curiosity, checked the body of Adam, He was checking, and then he could actually he could actually penetrate the body, the stomach, and he checked, wow, this body is hollow inside, this. And then once when he could get into the body of Adam, and then he said, wow, this creature is weak. I could control his body, and then so it made him more upset. So why is this creature appointed as a caretaker of earth? Why? He's beneath me. He's made of soil or dirt, and I was created from smokeless fire. I am better. So any case, and then so we goes to the time when God decided to insert soul, into the body of Adam, So by the way, so from Islamic perspective, right, this is a new creature, Adam, right? He was created on his own image. From Islamic perspective, is there was no it was a real, for example, we were born, right? We actually, our feature followed the feature of our parents, but this new creature Adam, he didn't have parents, so he was created on his own image. It means that the image as an adult. He was created as an adult. He didn't go through the process that what we went through, right? So when God blew, right, now God blew the soul from himself. So what I mean is, God blew the soul, in the Quran, right, in the from Islamic perspective, when every time God said something is most of the time is we, but for this occasion, the translation is I blew the soul. Okay, so it's like a singular person perspective. So God blew the soul into Adam's body through his head, right? And Adam was alive, and then so God asked the angels, to ask questions, any questions to this new creature, because God passed knowledge, taught Adam the knowledge of the creation, So God challenged all the angels to ask Adam any question regarding on the creation. So angels, so many angels, they ask questions to Adam, left, right, and center, and Adam could answer everything. Questions related to stars, to planets, to what happened in the universe. He could answer all. So the angels were impressed. And then Iblis was very upset. And then so after the angels were impressed and they satisfied, all the angels were satisfied, right? And then God commanded the angels to prostrate in front of this new creature, okay? Prostrate in front of Adam. So not to worship Adam is as a respect, because there was a soul that was blown into his body that was directly from God. So so the angels knew this. So the angel prostrated in front of this new creature. But Iblis failed to see that. Iblis said, "No, I will not prostrate in front of you. I will not bow down in front of this creature. He's beneath me. He's lower than me. I was born more superior than this creature. I was created from a smokeless fire. He was created from dust, from soil." So that was the first racism, guys. That was the first racism. The concept of racism comes from that event. Okay? And now, because of that arrogance, so God said, "Okay, you are not allowed to be amongst the angels anymore. Okay, there's no place for you. There's no place for the arrogant soul. Okay, in heaven." So was what Iblis was kicked out of the a place where the angels hang out. But you know what Iblis did? And Iblis, after what happened to Iblis, Iblis didn't say sorry. Iblis prayed to God. Okay? Iblis prayed to God. "Hello, Ajina, welcome." Iblis prayed to God. "Oh God, please, please make my life long. Okay, give me long life. Okay? Give me a long life until the day of judgment." Okay, so give me a long life until the day of judgment. So imagine that. So Iblis prayed to God to give him long life, so up until the day of judgment. And then you know what? God accepted the prayer, from Iblis. Said, "Okay, you can live until the day of judgment." And then so after that, so Iblis, after knowing that his praying was granted, and then Iblis vow, like imagine that you just pray to God, right? And your praying was granted, and then and then he vowed, "I will make this creature and the children of this creature as the most ungrateful creatures that you created. I will make the children of Adam as the most ungrateful children that you created." Okay, I promise. He made a vow. So imagine that. So he made a vow that he will make the children of Adam to be the most ungrateful creature to God. So so God has told Iblis that you want to do what because Iblis had a free choice. So you do what you like, but you will not be able to touch or influence people who remember me. Okay. So and then yeah, so that's what happened. That's page 1. Page 1 of human history from the perspective of from Islamic perspective. Okay, so I'm not saying this as a doctrine. Okay, what do you think, Yamas? Did you enjoy the story? Agina said, "Oh, I guess Christians timing out because you disagree means their belief must be true." I don't understand what you mean, Agina. Please explain. Similar story as when Adam bites the apple from the tree, temptation falls from heaven. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, similar story. Yeah. Yes. So guys, the context is from Islamic perspective, okay? That's the context, okay? That was not on par with King Solomon one. Yes, of course. King Solomon is different. King Solomon is already way that's past the. There's so many stories, okay, Yummers. That's only page one. I'm not gonna ruin the fun. Okay, page two tomorrow, or maybe a different story tomorrow. Okay. Okay. The wife of Adam convinces him to bite. She was herself convinced from the snake of sin. Yes, 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 Ruth. We have also similar story, but I what's the word? I intentionally not to go that far, okay, yet because uh, because this is supposed to be relaxing. So yes, we have similar stories, Ruth. Yes, you are welcome to share the story, Ruth, from Christian perspective. Why not? This is open. You know. From Agnes, from Agina also. Yeah, why not, Agina? If you have a different explanation, you are welcome to share your explanation. Okay, as long as we don't mock each other. Okay, why not? Yeah. Yes, no problem, Ruth. No problem. I have this room. Okay, this is open room for. We have Christian friends, we have Buddhist friends, we have Hindu friends, we have Tao friends, we have agnostic friends, you know, Muslim friends, and all. So yeah, Jewish friends. Yeah, we found a Jewish friend lately. Yeah. When it came, I think she's Jewish, but she's kind of like try to hide it. I don't know why. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Ruth. I was telling you, Yammers, the last week. I think the story of King Solomon as well. You know, so but that was not page one. Okay, King Solomon's story was not page one. Okay, so the Iblis and Prophet Adam, peace be upon him, that was page one in human history, according to my view. Yeah. That was page one, Yammers. Hello, Pixie, welcome. Pixie, Pixie Spider. No, 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 no. Who's starting again? Yeah, the context is okay, Pixie, because tomorrow is Monday, right? And then many people they have to start the routinity again, every Monday. So so that's why I asked, are you tired of starting again from Monday, starting all over again? Well, I don't know if it related to you because you student, right? and maybe it's your summer holiday now, Pixie. I don't know. Yes, she was convinced by the snake to make her husband take a bite. He did, and then he fell from heaven with her. Yes, yes. Yes. Mm. Yamirse, tell us about the time when you first moved out of house. Was it scary? What what were the challenges you had to overcome? First time I moved out of house. Um, First time I moved up the house, like most Asians, that was the time when I got married. So it wasn't scary. I already had a partner. Most Asians do that. We are cost effective oriented people. Why do you have? But okay, okay, I have to correct it. Okay, the when I was in university, right? So I don't know if it's considered move out of the house because I have to stay. I have to rent a room. I have to rent a room that is nearby my university, and so is that also consider moving out of the house, or I don't know. So that was when I was in university, and then so it was near. I could just walk to the campus. And so one day, so because I like to hang out with people, right? So I don't know, this my place, right? My room was like a headquarters. For some weird reason, my room was a headquarters for different faculties. So people coming from different faculties to my room just to hang out. Um, so people just between classes that they come. Okay, let's go to Dennis place. Let's go to Dennis place, just to chill. Play the guitar, bang, 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 sing, whatever. So so there's always full of students in my place. So they said they okay, let's study in Dennis place, but they didn't end up studying. So one day my father called me on the phone. Called on the phone, of course. So my dad called me, right? So there were many people outside, but one of the girls came, right, to ask where's the restroom. So my dad overheard it. So my dad overheard that there was a female sound in my room, while there were many people outside. So and then she was just asking where's the restroom. And I said, okay, go that way. And then he asked, my dad said, okay, is that a girl sound? Oh, yes, Dad, that's a girl. And I have this bad feeling. I said, uh-oh. My dad didn't say anything. And I said, look, there are many people outside, Dad. People always come here to hang out in my place. My dad said, okay. And then he stopped sending me money following month. He stopped sending me money. I said, Dad, where's the money? He didn't say anything. I have to move back to the house. I have to travel far away again. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened. No, my dad feels like, okay, I spend money. What do you think? I spend money, so you can do. What is this? Going wild? No. So yeah. So that was the time. I had a honey roast ham sandwich, Pixie said, with English mustard on wholemeal bread and some fresh orange juice with sparkling water for lunch. Honey roast ham sandwich with English mustard. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Yammers, when I moved out alone by myself, I was never really by myself because my friends always wanted to sleep over, in my place, It's okay, I don't mind. I had company, So I was never really alone, thank God for that, yeah. Could be lonely. Lonely train, very lonely train. So why are you asking this question, Yammers? Are you planning to move out the house? Are you in trouble? Yes, Ruth. Make yourself some ribs. Barbecue. Barbecue. I wanted stories based on my experience. Okay, okay. Ah, Yummers. You got some already from the house. All right, nice, Ruth. Yeah, Yummers. Um, when I was university, right? Some of my friends they also rented the room, right? Um, so they worked in fast food restaurants like KFC, McDonald's, and then in the kitchen, um, and then they continue studying, So it was hectic for them, I I have a huge respect, for them because of they really they work very hard, to finish their study. And any case, and then they told me that all of them they told me, no, no, So then he just remember, when you ask for food, in those one of fast food restaurants, make sure you ask them politely, okay? Make sure you ask them politely. Say please, thank you. Don't give them attitude. Once you give them attitude, the people in the kitchen will give you extra ingredients, to your food. Oh, oh no! I said, fry, French fries. Watch out. Okay, Ruth said if he goes outside by himself, most likely going to go to Russia. I wouldn't mind visiting Russia. Um, yeah, I would like to see Russia. Yeah, why not? Yeah, that would be interesting. Lots of Romanians in UK. Oh, I see. Starting to learn calligraphy, Pixie. Nice, nice. What calligraphy? The Chinese calligraphy, the Arabic calligraphy, or the English calligraphy? Yeah, yeah. Look, I was also wondering what language. It's a clean country, no filth on the streets like in Germany or the West. Don't say that. Don't say that about the West, Ruth. Don't say that about our Western friends countries. English calligraphy. Is there such thing? I'm sorry. Sorry, just kidding. This is first time I heard this English calligraphy. Just watch out for drones. Yeah. Mhm. I used to learn calligraphy as well when I was in elementary school. Yeah. No worries about drones, Ruth said. Yeah, I hope they finish this. I was going to say war, but when yeah, let's just finish it. Not I mean I'm not in a way like finish it, but let's just sit and then find an agreement or something. Just people enough people died. But they mainly attack military infrastructure with no children. Yeah, you're right. Pixie, war is stupid. Pixie said, yeah, but I think we all agree, right? But why they keep having it over and over again? you know, why they keep having it over and over and over and over again? I guess those angels was right. On page 1, this angel said that these creatures will shed blood, on earth. Yeah, because politicians are stupid. Yeah. And then Yammer said, war brought many inventions too. It's human nature. I don't think it's going away anytime soon. Yeah. That's sad part, right? I mean, it's yep. That is sad. Yeah, there was a book, they called 100 Years of American Empire, by George Friedman, so I read that, and he said that war is necessary, not necessary, but one of the benefits of war is it speed up the technological advancement, if you may call it that way. Because we're all just dumb animals, Pixie said. No, I'm not an animal, Pixie. I'm not an animal. I have this talk with my students in Taiwan. Teacher, we are animals. I said, no, we're not. Yes, we are, teacher. I said, no, we're not. Yes, we are animals. I said, okay, fine. Okay, you are animals, I'm not. Okay, how about that? So and they was like, Okay, yes, people mostly support the war in Russia also. Yeah, Mother Russia. Hey, Shadow Kid, Danny, the guy from Federal Prison. Oh, okay, hey. Federal Reserves, Shadow Kid. Not Federal Prison. Federal Reserves, We, the villagers, the elders of my village, okay, we contributed a lot for the Federal Reserve. Okay, Shadow Kid? Have respect, okay? We do everything others in animals do. Oh, okay, Pixie. What did the kids say after that? Nothing, Yammers. They were speechless. They didn't know how to respond to that, Yammers. Another story come on. Then Sadia. Wow. Tonight, that was the story. Page one. Okay. Page one on humanity book. Okay, Sadia. Tomorrow, another story. Tomorrow would be the story. What's the word? Gog and Magog. Okay. Gog and Magog story. Ya'juj and Ma'juj. That's also exciting, by the way. That is related to what's happening today. Okay, so that will be interesting. Stay tuned. Same time. Okay, Ruth said, if I'm not mistaken, Putin recently had a massive ASEAN summit meeting with all the members of ASEAN. Yes, with Indonesia too. Yes, you're right, Ruth. Indonesia and Russia, I think they also made an agreement on energy, right, and space exploration, I think. And then they say, Danny, maybe you're not an animal, maybe you are AI. AI, yes, Pixie. Okay, Yammer said, need a futuristic time travel story with a mind-bending twist. Yammers, don't worry. Okay, I've got stories here that is related to future. Okay, that I don't mind sharing. Okay, but the context is okay. The context, you just remember, the context is from Islamic perspective. Okay, so I'm not saying, hey, this is you must believe this one. No, I'm not saying that. We love our ASEAN brothers. Oh, thank you, Ruth. Yes, yes. We ASEAN, we try to, when we like our behavior. So when there's conflict in front of us, conflict, go around. I think somebody mentioned Imam Mahdi story a few days ago. Oh yeah, Imam Mahdi. That's another story. Okay, Imam Mahdi. That's a story of his own. Okay, Yammers. Oh worry, I will share with you that story too. Okay, there's so many stories. Okay. Why are you tired of Islamic stories, Yammers? In a galaxy far, far away, in a time long, long ago, Pixie said. Okay, that's by the way, that's not how Pixie sound, guys. It's just that's just a Pixie sound in my head right now. Ruth said, yes, we had very good relations, especially with Vietnam, China, and North Korea. Well, North Korea is not ASEAN. Okay, Ruth. North Korea is in East Asia. Kim Jong-un, supreme leader, and China, Xi Jinping. Yeah. Yes, but the media portrayed Russia, China as as evil. North Korea is evil. The evil. I think that's a matter of perspective, yeah, guys. Luke said hello. Let me see. Luke said hello, Sadia. How's things? Okay, sorry, I was not supposed to read that. The North Korean embassy in London is just a house because they can't afford to rent a full building. Ha ha ha. Oh, shame on you, Luke, laughing at the poverty like that, Luke. Shame on you. it's like that. Oh, look at that family is poor. Ha ha. Imagine that. Look at that family. It's so poor. Ha ha. That sounds so mean, Luke. Sorry. I can relax to just talk about being a villager. Yeah. sorry, I feel like for the Koreans, you just don't like the party. That's all. Yeah. Yes. What can I say? Yes, the villager. This villager, guys. If I don't get a job here, right, before next month, I will fly to not Indonesia, guys. My wife has a job offer in Taiwan, so I might fly to Taiwan instead of Indonesia. Good news for my wife, but I don't have a job offer from Taiwan yet. Not so good news for me. Yes, Yammers. From the villager's point of view, Yammers. I can. This is why. That's the privilege of being a villager, Yammers. I can get away by saying anything I like, because people say, he's a villager. What do you expect? Of course he would say something like that. Of course he would do that. He's a villager. They will lower the standard significantly. Yeah, look, I must practice Mandarin. 你好吗? Yeah. Yeah. Well. Can I read Chinese? Look, I have forgotten already most of them. I could read some Chinese words, very few, not some, actually very few. I could speak more than read, but maybe when I get there, I will learn again. Pixie said, "What age group are your ESL students?" Like here in Abu Dhabi, it was from elementary to high school. I know I keep changing schools, but when I was in Taiwan also elementary to high schools. Yes. So like for example, in the afternoon, like 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock, elementary school, right? And then from 7 to 9, more like senior high school. Well, Sadia asks, will you continue streaming after you fly to another country? Yes, Sadia, I will continue because I still don't have an offer yet, so I will continue. And even if I had an offer, I will still continue my live stream. Probably the timing might be, I need to adjust the timing, because the time zone is different. But I will still do the live stream, because in Taiwan, like nobody speaks English there, so I need to release the tension. Release the tension, guys. I mean, the only people I could talk with in Taiwan are my students, and then my students could only say, "This is an apple. This is a red apple. What is this?" I saw on YouTube recently the economic recovery that North Korea has had. Yes, you're right. North Korea is experiencing economic growth, surprisingly, and I'm glad for the people, thanks to China. Denny, is it hard to get an offer in Taiwan, even as an experienced professional? Is it tough there than here in the UAE? Well, Yammers, in the UAE, look, the thing is, in the UAE, I could be hired legally as teachers, English teachers, they don't mind that, okay? But in Taiwan, I would not be able to hire legally as an English teacher. So I was I had to be hired as a different teacher, like Indonesian teacher, something like that. But I eventually ended up teaching English anyway as a second language. At least you could stream in public freely. I don't know. Yeah, I don't mind streaming in public, but right now, yeah, when I have enough internet data. Uh, I wouldn't mind actually, live streaming from my village, to show people, show you guys my village, the rice field, and everything. Okay, Ruth said they get the physical product from China, but on the other side, they got the money from Russia, from helping Ukraine growers. Yes, you're right, Ruth. Yes, I forgot about that. Yeah, Russia. Is Ukraine-Russia war actually bring money to North Korea? To be fair, look, your English is pretty good. Yes, look, thank you, look. I mean, it's good enough to teach children, look. It's good enough. Pass the requirement to teach children. Sadia said, did you face any racism in South Africa and China? I experienced racism in South Africa, yes, Sadia. And Taiwan as well, yes. Well, it's, yeah, yes. But you know what? I'm very proud of my high school students in Taiwan. When we actually discuss an article, about racism. So when I asked them, is there racism, happening in Taiwan? And they said, yes, teacher, yes, we have racism in Taiwan. The society, tend to look down on other people based on their nationalities. So I'm very proud of them. They recognize there's a problem. That's the first step to fix a problem, when you recognize there's a problem. Or any country you traveled so far? Yeah, Sadia, here also, some Arabs feel like they are more, they're better than other people. Some, not all. Okay. So racism is everywhere, really. So the conclusion is they're everywhere. But even in my classroom, when I was teaching here, in my classroom, there were students arguing with each other, and they said, wait, they're arguing in Arabic, So I said, wait, what's going on? I said, stop, what is this now? So and then the students told me that, Mr. So he make fun of his family because his family is it's not pure Arab, it's a part of Asian, So and then because they are Muslims, right? So I could relate it quickly because I'm a Muslim, so I could relate to the story of Iblis, how Iblis felt more superior, born more superior, because he was created from smokeless fire, in comparison to Adam, who was created from, soil. So I said, now, so whoever felt more superior because of birth, he said, he would be the follower of Iblis, So because they're still young, they still are grade 4. So they, okay, no, we don't want to follow the footsteps of Iblis. So since then, I've never seen anybody in my classroom talking bad about other people's family anymore. So because they're very tribal here, many of them they tribes, this one tribes are more superior than other tribes, things like that. So yeah. Okay, let me read your comments. Yeah, it's pretty good. He's an English teacher. He won't be considered because he's not native. And Taiwan probably has an influx of native speakers. Yes, Yammers. Taiwan has a lot of native speakers, And then the thing is, right, in Taiwan, the teachers that in Taiwan, the so-called native speakers, sometimes I question their credentials, because they're not. I think like they just grab anybody. as long as they're native speakers and then they don't have the qualification, I don't know, just Ruth says yes, they bring a lot of money and it's actually surprising they're helping them a lot, the people. That's very good. Yes. They actually improve the population condition. Yeah. South Africa is a racist society on all sides, to be honest. Looks. You mentioned earlier the Taiwanese were more friendly to you than people in South Africa. No. Well, Yammers, the people in South Africa are very friendly. Okay, in Cape Town, but there was a few incidents that I feel like it's quite extreme. The reaction, right, Yammers, in Cape Town. I've never had that in Taiwan. Yeah. So yeah, in Taiwan it's very subtle because the Taiwanese society, just like the eastern part, the East Asia. You are not, you will lose face if you show negativity. You show anger. You show, that racism is bad. So if you if you are racist, then don't show it. Something like that. Do you have to fetch water from the community well in your village, Pixie? No, never, Fixie. We have when I was little, that I grew up with the water pump, that dragon pump, air pump, not air pump, so the water pump, long metal, and then it at one stage it bounced and then it hit my chin, KO, like that. Sadia said, Sadia faced racism in South Africa as well when I was in primary school. Oh, Sadia, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, Sadia. I experienced that too, Sadia, yes. In the department store, where else? At the gas station, petrol station, they call it. And yes, there are two places I experienced it. And at KFC. In the KFC, by the way, yeah. And then... mostly I got racism from Africans, South Africans. Yeah. I was ordering KFC, I was ordering KFC, right? It was a drive-through, So I was in the car, right? And then can I have a bucket, please? And then so everything went smooth. And then when I have the bucket, and then someone was shouting from behind the counter. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. Seems like so okay. Hey, I'm not the one who's working at KFC, okay? Yeah, so I got that a lot. And not a lot, but several times in South Africa. I used to go to Spain as a kid and look sad, but the local Spanish hate tourists, openly hostile at times, even to kids not right. Oh no, look. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, look. I know. Ruth said, certainly believe Russia will win the war. Russia has no choice to win the war, Ruth. This war, because it's all a matter of Russia's survival. Yeah? That's why Russia will have to do whatever they have to do, because Russia has been cornered now. The influence has been, so Russia has been cornered now. So they have to. There's no choice. Denny, is just not you thinking it. A lot of English expats in Asian countries ultimately become English teachers for stability. They're the native, and they have the native advantage. Yes. Yeah. Yes, Yammers. Yes. Ruth said, yes, Denny is right. Yes, of course. Because I'm... No, I'm just joking. But yeah, it's because it makes it logically that Russia has no choice. Okay? Uh, I am not so sure about that. Look, said the attacks have only just started. If Zelensky wants, he can turn Moscow to rubble. I'm not sure about that. Look, okay. Even not because it's not exactly this war is actually not Russia versus Ukraine, to be honest. Come on, guys, this is Russia versus NATO. Zelensky has nothing, has no say in this. Okay, Zelensky has no say. It's just this is between NATO and Russia. I mean, that's how, yeah, they put Zelensky in power, right? So that's another story. But okay, Yammer said, I remember when I first heard about Russian-Ukraine war on news back in the, yeah, we also discussed this when I was teaching, the war started when I was working in Taiwan, and everybody, the media, put the blame on Russia, and then, when the Western media, when the Western media blame or put Russia as the bad guys, I have to check. When the Western media says the weather is sunny today, I have to check. So I have to go out myself to check outside of the house. Really? Learning from sorry guys. Yeah, Russia doesn't want Ukraine to be part of NATO. Russia is protecting itself. Yeah, Yammers, exactly. Oh, thank you, Yammers. This is surprising from hearing from you, living in the U.S. The Ukrainian language and culture will not be erased. Of course, look, the Ukrainian language and culture has always been there, I think. The issue is from what I read. Okay, it's not that. Look, I think the demand from the original demand, guys. Okay, the original demand. Correct me if I'm wrong. The original demand it's logical. Russia doesn't want Ukraine to be part of NATO. Ukraine doesn't have to like Russia. As long as Ukraine can be a neutral country, like Switzerland, for example, or like I don't know, like Indonesia, for example. You don't have to like Russia. You just have to, not to be part of NATO, because once they become part of NATO, so NATO can put the missiles, right, that aim to Moscow, and then Moscow will not have a chance to deflect whatever missile that they shoot from Ukraine, because it's the same like, for example, it's the same like in the 1960s, Remember the Cuban crisis, the Cuban Missile Crisis in the 60s, guys? Remember that? United States insisted that Cuba must not host nuclear missiles that was Soviet Union was going to put, to the extent that they were willing to wage war. The United States was ready to wage war, to protect their security. So it's now the story is changing. Now the situation is like, okay, now, so it's the same. So unfortunately Ukraine doesn't have a choice. They cannot. Some countries don't have choice. Because of their either geographical location. No, they don't have a choice. They cannot say, well, there's a freedom. Everybody has freedom to choose. Nah, not that simple. Because superpowers, they don't think the same as smaller countries. They think of influence. Superpower think of influence. Smaller countries think of freedom of choice. I don't know. I'm just a villager, guys. So villagers yapping, yap yap yap, yappity yap. Don't listen to me. Okay. My cats are fighting again. Luke said the Ukrainian kids are being kidnapped and forced to speak Russian. That is ethnic cleansing. That's okay. I think I remember they. I think Russia transported or moved some Ukrainians to, but I think it's more complex than that. The embassy, I think the former Russian embassy in Indonesia, right at that time, she's Ukrainian, born, and she said Ukrainian and Russia is like historically they already, like this, so it's very difficult to separate them. I don't know. It doesn't make sense if the ethnic cleansing them. The reality is that Ukraine kidnapped it's an entire family by sending them to the front lines. None of them treachery has happened inside of Russia. Guys, the fact is, right, this is from what I saw. Those people who's fighting in the front lines right now, many of them are mercenaries. Mercenaries. That they both, from both sides, they're fighting for Russians and fighting for Ukraine. I think most of them are mercenaries. But then again, it's like I said, I'm trying to, trying to be not to be sucked into the box here from a distance. This is how I see it. This is actually a conflict between Russia and NATO, not necessarily with Ukraine. Ukraine is just the proxy, but it's more like it's Russia with NATO against NATO, and NATO is, yeah. I don't know why. I mean, I feel like, they keep poking the bear, with stick, like poking the bear with stick, What do you expect? You keep poking the bear with stick, The bear will get angry and then scratch you. And then when the bear scratch you, now the bear is the bad guy. I don't know. But that's just my personal view, okay, guys? That doesn't mean that you have to. You must have my view, Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ruth. This is the first time actually someone supported me. Normally people, the whole room wanted to argue with me. Say, help! They tried to butcher this villager online. It's nice to have someone agree with you. Thank you, Ruth. Appreciate that.
Dad, the ants are getting too chaotic.
The answer, what?
Too much. Too many of them.
What do you mean?
There was like a whole crowd of them. A mountain, literally.
What mountain? I don't
It's
know.
like this layer of ants.
What? Oh, okay.
They were like biting me. It hurt. So I grabbed ice,
Mhm.
broke it,
Mm-hmm.
And they spray sun nest.
Okay, it's because of the juice, I think, sip through
Nope,
that.
there's a nest there.
It's a nest.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what they bring out.
Mm-hmm.
Every time we move, they think it's an earthquake.
Okay.
Are you tired of starting again? Kinda.
Okay. Let's see. I mean,
Ukraine has not been a
I
state
mean, no
since
disrespect, Ruth. I'm just passionate about
this particular
this
subject.
particular subject. Okay. Humans are violent animals.
True.
Hey, we're not animals. We're probably violent creatures. Yes.
We are animals.
No, we're not.
Technically, we are.
No, technically we are creatures. Yes, but we are creatures. We're humans, we're animals, and different.
Yeah, but we think we are not animals.
Yes.
In reality, to other animals, we are animals.
Yeah. To other animals, yes. So I think I'm not an animal. I think.
No, I still.
Okay, Ukraine has not been a state since the Soviet Union under Stalin. Specifically signed a documentary from the birth. I saw a North Korean soldier blew himself with a grenade. He was maybe fighting for Russia. Lots of war footages are out there. What would ever stop wars? Yammers, you watching all this gores?
It's fake. Because it's actually not allowed to record battle.
Sometimes they show that on Telegram, not on YouTube. Okay, the Telegrams and other platforms.
But it's not allowed to. It's
Not on TikTok, not on YouTube, but
it's illegal.
Telegrams. Well,
The military police is the police of the military.
we're animals, but not wild animals.
Yeah.
Okay, Amros, you are an animal. Yeah, I'm not an animal. If you say you're an animal, okay, it's your right.
This kid on the way. Wait there. There's two ants, two species here.
Uh-huh.
There's one in there. Those ones have big antennas.
Uh-huh.
There's one, then the one in there. They have no antenna, but they're very painful.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And these ones are fatter. Huge antenna. And they're faster. And they're bigger and faster.
Yeah. You know,
Primate moments.
they were instructed to commit suicide, if I'm not mistaken, if they sense chance of capture. Maybe. Yeah.
It's spies are supposed to do that.
Yeah, but the thing is, the soldiers in the East, when they're told to commit suicide, they will commit suicide. They will do that. Blow yourself up. They will blow yourself for the enemies. Yeah. We had in Indonesia when, for example, like in Indonesia, when there was a war between Indonesia and the Netherlands in the Sea of Arafuru, there was one Commodore. He told his friend to retreat, and he was just facing the enemy alone, face the Dutch warship alone, and he knew he was going to die, but he was doing it anyway to save his the other comrades.
1 versus 50, actually hundreds.
Let's see.
India and Pakistan was
Okay,
no war.
is it orangutan, forest man, or something in Indonesia? Isn't it orangutan or forest? Yes, look. Orangutan means forest person, or forest man, or jungle man,
Really?
Yes.
I thought it was
Orang means person, right? A man, right? Or a person. Hutan comes from the word hutan. So hutan means jungle or forest. So a person, jungle man or jungle forest man or jungle man. Orangutan, yeah. So yes. So because they look like a person. That's why when on TV, when I was little, right, they show orangutan, and then my aunt said, Daddy, I see you on TV. I said, where's that? I said, where? There. And they show orangutan like this. Ah.
Is he Russian?
No.
He's Romanian, yeah.
Yeah.
But why is he very...
No, who's Romanian? Ruth is Romanian.
Yeah, but why is he saying stuff about Russia?
No, he's he's more on Russia's side in this conflict. Yeah.
So am I.
Oh, okay.
But
People
I'm
was making
both.
fun of the war on the internet. Gen Z are actually very different. Okay. Have a good day, Dennis. Okay, I have to go. Remember, Russia is on your side. The good side. Okay, Ruth. Bye, Ruth. Okay. Ruth came with
Russians are my friends.
Okay, Ruth.
That's why no other reason. That's it.
Okay. No, Sadia, he wasn't here for Russia only.
Scroll up and you're gonna see what he was talking about.
We were talking about Sadia, we were talking about Vlad the Impaler, you know. Vlad the Impaler.
And then this happened.
And then
at least you are honest about it. Yeah. 9 legs.
Yeah, because he told me he's from Romania, you know, and then I was asking about Transylvania, you know. So that's why. So is it really true? Is there a place in Romania called Transylvania? And he said yes. You know. But the Count Dracula is.
Vlad the Impaler.
Yes, it's an adaptation done by.
He ignored all the comments and talked about Russia.
He ignored.
Russia's on the honest side.
No, Ruth, it's not that. Okay, Ruth. I think everybody has opinion based on opinion because based on the information they have, Ruth. Okay.
Like for example.
So it's normal. It's normal. You know, everybody has their own bias. You know, and based on the data that they have. You know, we all have data.
Like here's an example. Imagine an American. They're from the USA. They got the news what the USA gave them, and they're probably going to be on USA's side. Now, for example, a Russian. They see what Russia's news.
I know. You're talking about look, Ruth. I know.
Ukraine to the death. What are these comments?
Okay. So Sadia, let's move to. I'm curious now. What kind of racism that you experienced in South Africa when you're in primary school, Sadia? I'm interested to hear.
Sadia. Oh, Sadia.
Sadia was studying in South Africa.
Oh, I thought it was.
Because like what was the? I gave you my example, right? Okay. Now share your example, Sadia. And Luke has shared his example in Spain.
And Ruth.
Ruth.
He shared stories, interesting stories. Then I guess you will choose to die.
No.
How come people keep going from number 1 to number 2 to number 3?
I don't know. I don't understand how it works. You know.
Neither do I. Like 75 XP and then you just go up there.
Yeah, nobody needs to die tonight. Okay.
Well, that really depends on how unlucky
we all need to watch. We all need to watch Danny the Villager. That's it.
And hope you're not unlucky. Yeah.
I think what happened is the not the Ukrainian, but NATO decision makers, and they need to watch Danny the Villager. They'll tell them stories, and also people, the decision makers in Russia and NATO and Ukraine, Zelensky, Putin, and then watch Danny the Villager. You know, I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna share with them story. You know, Story time. Make them bored.
Imagine if someone from Russia's a politician is actually watching this right now.
Hmm.
Imagine the chances of that.
Yes, then he can be peace negotiator. Yes.
Oh yeah, Russians laugh at the
If
same
you-
jokes of Ukrainians.
If you don't listen to me, I said will torture you with Islamic stories.
Yeah, dude.
I will tell you Islamic stories until you will say enough.
Russians and Ukrainians laugh at the same jokes, understand the same humor, all of it, which is why Russian spies are really hard to find in Ukraine.
Oh, I see.
But there's one word they cannot pronounce.
Mm.
A traditional Ukrainian bread, which is also called misla.
Okay.
Then you can be peace negotiator.
Yeah.
When I was a kid at my school in
Mostly
South
black
Africa.
people was very racist to me.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa! Wait, what?
Yeah, it happened to me in South Africa.
It was the opposite of the opposite?
It happened to me. Yes, look, you're right. Ukrainians and Russians are related. That's why it's such a tragedy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ukrainians
But
made Russia.
you know the thing is, right? Historically, right, most of war, right, happened between neighboring countries. Throughout history, if you, it's very rare. Right? Okay, it happened now and then. You know, one country that is far from each other, but it's mostly from between neighboring countries.
But right now it's, wait, actually, you're right.
Yeah.
Israel, Iran.
Yes, neighboring countries: Ukraine, Russia, even in the past,
Korea and Korea.
the UK and France, right?
Yeah, they're always fighting each other.
Oh,
They're
200
like
years.
enemies.
Well, I don't know. Frenemies now. I don't know. Luke can clarify that. Most okay, and Ukrainians and Russians are related. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes I wonder how did we get so divided as this.
Hey, it's normal. Look at cats and dogs. They still fight each other. So we're probably one of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Luke said the French are enemies.
What's wrong with the French? I like the baguettes. Like,
I don't know.
why? What is this British
we
propaganda?
don't know because we don't know. We don't know what they. I don't know because we are too far from them, so we don't really know that
People
much.
really hate the French. What's wrong with them? I like the
I don't
baguette. Maybe it's British propaganda.
I don't know why they fight. Maybe Luke can share with us a story.
Yeah,
Briefly.
Luke. They colonized England. No, I think England colonized France. It's very different.
Wait, let's listen to what he said. He's from England, so.
Well, I'm pretty sure England colonized France. Cats and dogs are not the same species. Well, dogs and cats still fight. And dogs fight. Cats and cats fight. We have cats here and they fight each other every day.
Yeah, we have Coco kicking Joy. Well, even now, as we speak, they're fighting. Oh no! Ay, Coco, look at Coco. Come.
I got it.
Israelis are world enemy. Okay. No, he's just gonna scratch my face. Israelis are worldwide enemy.
Yeah.
No worldwide enemy. The Israelis are friends to the
America.
Americans and UK's best friend.
And then that's it.
The government. Okay, I'm saying government. Okay, I'm not saying the people. Okay, I think they will be silly.
1066. The Normans took over England and the Normans. Wait, can I read that?
Okay, let's see. 1066. The Normans took over England. The Normans are French.
Huh?
And they killed 100,000 English during the conquest. Ooh.
What, did they colonize him? No.
Okay, so I guess that's why I see. Okay, now I'm starting to see the
Didn't
context.
America fight against Britain?
Oh, that's a different time.
Think about
that's a
it.
good
Think
time.
about it. If England fought back against France and America fought back against England,
Mm-hmm.
isn't it just colonizer against the colonized?
Maybe.
Yeah, they did. Okay.
Hmm.
That's why we have French in our language. Yeah.
Ah,
I'm sure the royals have it as well.
And Ruth said, "Yeah, UK got smashed." Oh, you just have to edit that, right, Ruth? Really, you just have to add that, huh? Ruth said, "You just have to add to that." Yeah, like that. Wow.
Ruth really
That's
hates
not
UK.
that's not helping, Ruth.
And Ruth, you said you're gonna leave, and you just suddenly came back just to say that.
Ruth is enjoying himself here. Ay.
Yeah, they threw our tea in the sea.
Moving said, "Yeah, Americans fought against British in 1700.
Yeah.
We burned down.
But we burned down the White House because they were taxing us on everything.
I guess there's a song called "The Taxman." Yeah? If you take a walk, we tax your feet, like that. You know that song?
Never
From
heard.
Beatles. Yeah, I will play with you the song one day. Yeah.
Root was saying goodnight, and then now he's not.
Jack said, "Annyeonghaseyo, Jack." What?
I have no idea what that is.
Huh?
Don't know.
It's just a Korean language.
Korean?
Hmm.
You know what it means, Gil?
Means hello. It's greeting.
Seedings.
Yes. Ruth wants to talk about more stuff. Jack, I'm not from Korea, Jack. Okay. So, because they're yeah. It happened to me, even in real life, guys. In real life, it happened to me. People greeted me in Tagalog, Philippine language.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Greeted me in Chinese. When I was in Taiwan, people greeted me in Chinese. Like, wow. And then,
And I had to translate.
yeah, and in South Africa, people greeted me in Japanese, Korean. Yeah, like,
Because you look Asian?
konnichiwa, said, yeah, konnichiwa. And it was my fault. I greeted them also with the, so yeah, and then,
You should greet the Indonesian, see what happens.
She's done.
she's done. Okay. Then she has to scan it and then
Mustn't it be silent?
Oh yeah.
You look Korean, I'm not going
Can
to.
you bring a pen, please?
Okay.
Thank you. A black pen. Whiskey Rebellion of the American Revolution. Oh, okay, now I'm not aware of that. You look Korean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, at first glance, I thought, no offense. It's okay, Jack. Are you from Korea, Jack? Yeah, Yamur said, yeah, it's okay. It's because Dennis is the villager. He's a villager.
Coco. She's gonna bite me.
Okay, wait.
Me?
Hey, scan to Leila. Leila must scan it.
Scan it.
Leila has to
I
scan
said
it.
that.
Yeah.
But she's in the toilet now.
No, that's
It's okay. Tomorrow, tomorrow. This is time.
Mika's in the bathroom.
I don't say it's time and then she sleeps better and then you have a problem.
Okay, Denny, I made a whole paragraph for you on my story since you said you're curious. You didn't even read it properly. Oh, okay. So yeah, let me scroll up. Okay, I was signing my daughter's assignment paper. Let me check. So yeah, let me scroll up here. Okay. I'm scrolling up here. Scroll. Where is Sadia's paragraph? It's better be good, Sadia. Better be good. Full of drama. I want drama. I want no peace. Alright. I was a new kid at my school in SA. People didn't really welcome me because I was from a different race. And they also had problems with my religion. For instance, the way I used to cover up myself.
Are you Muslim?
Sadia is a Muslim. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sadia.
Happens to all of us.
Um, yeah, you know what? Even here, like my kids, what people call you? What people not call you, but the people think you're from China.
No.
No?
They think Layla is from China.
Oh, they think my daughter is from China.
But they think me and Mika, we are from like America or something.
No, you don't look like
No,
American.
they do actually say that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That might be. I
It's
think.
because my accent's like,
Oh, okay.
and Mika as well. Like Mexico. Yes, I'm in
Okay.
Korea and Spain. It's nice to meet you.
Okay.
Bro is Korea.
Okay, it's nice to meet you, Denny. Nice to meet you, Jack. Welcome here, Jack. We here, we talk about different things here, Jack. But it's not a debate live stream, okay? This is not the debate
This is
live
annoying discussion live.
This is we talk about different things here, like sometimes we talk about economy, sometimes we talk about culture, politics,
Napoleon.
nonsense, or something like this,
But almost no one answers that. You see? No one answers that.
That sounds about right, looks.
Hi, brother. How are you?
Hi,
I'm good.
Ayan.
Yeah.
Ayan, welcome, Ayan. Okay, yes. Yes, Jack and Ayan, welcome. Yeah. Where are you guys from, by the way? Okay, not Jack. I already know. Okay, I'm from Indonesia. Ayan, where are you from?
Wait, the one from 5 to 6. Very big difference.
Yeah. So, are you guys ready? Because the context of this question is, tomorrow is Monday, right? And many people will start their routine again. So start all over again. So this is why I asked this question: why are you tired of studying again? Or no, you keep going strong, getting strong.
If you do that, you're gonna get like insomnia or something. If you just go do work quickly.
It's okay. Stop that. It's annoying.
They're not annoying viewers. Look! It worked. It worked. It worked.
Yeah.
You didn't have to see a hand.
Let me scroll up then. Yeah, is there any comment that I missed?
Can you change your focus?
Stand, please.
What did that say?
Incredible. So I eat a lot of radish and then make.
The bottom of the fridge is warm.
The what?
The bottom of the fridge is warm.
Oh really?
That means the food that was in the bottom is off.
Oh yeah.
All that food.
Okay, let me check. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, let me check.
I'll get a replacement.
There's an emergency here.
Replacement. I did a lot of radish. Oh, that's weird. Jack, it's okay. Danny's a villager. So it might be because of that. What? I made a whole paragraph for you of my story since you said you're curious. You didn't even read it properly. Don't forget the whiskey repellent. Yeah, I don't really have that. It's not allowed. That's weird. If you eat a lot of radishes and do that, that's interesting. 1764 with the Super Act, followed quickly by the highly controversial Stamp Act in 1765, in order to pay off the massive debts from the French and Indian War. Okay. Oh, my bad. Jack, he's not Korean. Rio wants to talk about more stuff. Yeah, he is. You made a whole paragraph. It was Korea. DM typo. Haha, sounds right. Hi, brother. What happened? Well, what's happening? Danny, I'm start spreading folds. Oh no. What are you talking about? What are you guys doing? What happened is, I'm the new replacement for the person there. That's interesting. Will be WhatsApping. Yeah. Is there a Muslim day like the rest of the Sunday for Christmas or even after Friday? No. This weekend. Depends on your job. Okay.
Okay, let me check.
The viewer count went up when I was there. It was very weird. It went from 4 to 7.
Okay.
Now it's 8.
Okay, let's see. Okay, let me see.
I already said everything.
Okay.
I already answered that.
You already answered that.
I answered most of them.
Okay.
There is no Christmas.
Huh?
There's no Christmas day.
Where does Christmas Day?
He said it there.
What?
Is there a Muslim day like the rest of the Sunday for the Christmas? Maybe after Friday prayers.
Okay. I'm ready. It's ready. Hello, Nevada. Oh, ready. Starts. Okay. All right, Danny, you had a great replacement. Oh, thank you, Chips. We really got it all done. Yeah. Danny the coach. He's supposed to be grade 5, right? But he skipped 1 year, yeah. So he goes up one level. So he's grade 6. So he will be grade 7 next month. No, after August, in September. Yeah. So I don't know. So now where were we, guys? I'm lost here because of checking the. Yeah, I'm a bit sleepy. You're right. It's almost bedtime, guys. Yeah. You look like my bully in my LM day. Oh no! I'm sorry. I swear I didn't bully anybody, Caitlin. When I was in elementary school.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I remember you telling me the stories.
I was a good boy.
Are you sure? I don't think so. Mini Danny got it all down. Mini Danny the goat man. He had a great replacement.
We were in the career.
You could get bullied in elementary.
The village bully.
The village bully.
No, we don't have bullies in the village, guys. Really.
What we have is
What we have. What's the word?
High rumps.
Okay, let me think. I'm trying to remember now. In my village. No, I was never bullied. I was never been bullied. I was never bullied at school during
because you
school.
bullied them.
No, not that lad.
You had a gang.
I had a gang. No. But
No, Danny is the village wife.
Yeah, it's not me, Caitlin. I'm innocent. Okay.
Not guilty.
So where are you from, Caitlin? By the way, where are you from? I'm from Indonesia. So Danny is the village wife. Yes, in my village, there's no time to bully, because you have to. Everybody has to go to the rice field after school. There's no time to bully.
Philippines. Oh, you're
Ah,
also
from
in
the
Southeast Asia.
Philippines. I see. Yes, yes. Welcome.
I actually thought Indonesians and Filipinos speak the same language because their sounds so similar.
When the maid said to increase the salary, the employer increased the salary.
Huh?
I don't know.
Is that supposed to be an inside joke?
It's I don't know. I think it's in his mind. He's got very
Maybe it's a literal joke.
in his imagination. That is what's going on in his imagination right now. Just let him be with his imagination. Let him enjoy his imagination. Let him enjoy his imagination.
What is your prediction for Max versus Connor 2? I have no idea. I don't even know what you're talking about. UFC. Danny, why are you cheating, bro? Oh, I know. It's a meme. It's like, no, why are you trying not to laugh? That's disrespectful. Anyways, he just recreated it in a different way.
Okay, we'll see.
This one's a random troll.
It's okay, we'll see. Some people are not aware that there's no such thing as freedom of speech on YouTube. We'll see.
No, you can't get banned for swearing on YouTube. On TikTok, yes.
On YouTube, yes. I can ban them.
No, it's YouTube. You can't exactly do that.
I've been doing that. Yes.
Posting TikTok.
I've been banning and reporting trollers here, right, left, and center. You know,
they do UFC in armor now, like Knights doing spin kicks. Yeah, Knights could actually do spin kicks if they wanted to, but they only learned to use a sword, so they're really bad at it.
That's doing spin kicks.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, this one, I haven't read it. If they really tried to do that, they could.
The UFC, I don't know, it's just...
Knights doing spin kicks?
Wait, Kiki, come, Kiki. I want to show you to people. Okay, here. Say hi to people. Okay. Yeah. Kiki, stinky Kiki here. You stinky Kiki. Okay, stinky Kiki. Fine.
And then she comes back.
Danny, I noticed that you cough a lot. I hope it's not something building up.
No, it's just.
It's the sand, Yammers.
It's a clearing your throat or something.
I got the allergy because I went out today, right? And then this little
sand,
dust. This dust. I inhale them, and then I become.
Whenever I eat dried apricot, I start coughing like it's a wet cough, and I can make it seem like I'm dying. It's very cool. But I struggle to breathe, so I don't do that. Oh, wow. Hashtag flow state.
They fight with blunt swords. It's actually pretty cool. Okay, I didn't know that.
Oh, have you seen those metal Beyblades?
No.
It's like metal, they clash, and then they make the sparks. They put petrol on there, and then they make it light up and make it cool.
Need a face mask. Yeah, Yammers, it's a good idea to have face mask, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea because the temperature is 48 degrees Celsius, outside. So
it's not gonna work.
It's a torture. So I was just going out and then just hold my breath. Hold my breath.
Oh, that is thing. On the coast of Indonesia, there are some like sea nomads, real sea nomads. Their spleen is 50% bigger. The pros are you can go underwater and stay there for like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, I know
But if you get punched there, internal bleeding.
Yes, look, it's 48 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, or sometimes 49.
Sometimes 49, and I think it's in the city it's 50 in downtown.
And one fact, those Europeans, They say 41 is hot, which it is, but for us it's like,
It's nighttime temperature.
Yeah.
It's 41 degrees.
and the average is here is like 38 or 39. So, and in summer it gets, no, in winter it gets freezing.
Yes.
At night it goes like,
Danny, how you know so much about popular media?
because of me.
Yeah, Nevada, I've been consulting with I have done a lot of consultation with the elders in the village, Nevada. In the village, the village elders
How?
inform me about this from the information from the great spirits.
Indonesian. Currently, Europe is experiencing a heat wave similar to. No, it's I already saw that. It's like 41 degrees Celsius.
Yes, 41, 42 degrees Celsius.
Which that was early summer here.
Yes. That was last month. I think 2 months ago.
That's like nothing. But
Everything from 40 or more is too much. 30 odd. But I understand. In Europe, it's not common, to have that extreme.
it's
heat.
it's usually like winter.
Yeah. So it's telling us something. What is going on.
Climate change.
Mm,
The reason why people are so concerned about climate change when it's supposed to be normal is because it's unusually fast. Usually, climate change happens over millions of years. This one's happening in just sheer decades.
Oh, I see. The process is
Too fast.
Too fast. I see.
I saw the news. Traffic signs are melting. People are running crazy. Yeah, I saw that. They're like punching each other. Just like
Heat
crazy.
death. Yeah, you're right. I also read that the heat, the death because of the heat.
Because their body is made for cold, not heat. And our one's made for heat.
Okay, Luke says that our houses are designed to hold in the heat in summer. It's torture. Oh.
Yeah, it's true. In Britain, it's humid. So their houses are supposed to hold in the heat for winter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Because
Who's the child?
I don't know. I think there was there was some people died of the heat waves.
By the way, the reason why the traffic lights melted, that's very over dramatic. It's because it's probably made out of plastic. It's not meant to happen.
I think now. What happened now next year? Is it going to happen again? Is this gonna be a common recurrence now?
They're gonna have to get used to that. But the traffic lights here, they don't melt. They expand and contract because it's metal.
Yeah, but it's just one of the Arabs. Says, like this. It's nice and warm here. No, not today's Arabs. Today's Arabs are used to air conditioner, so it's not.
But back then, yes, that's warm. Because they were outside all the time.
Today's Arabs are spoiled. They used to air conditioner.
But they can still handle the heat very well. They can go outside and stay there for like 20 minutes, which is a lot.
Yeah, I need to buy some Arab traffic lights.
Yeah. It's metal, using metal, plastic. It doesn't melt. The hottest place on earth is still in America, like Death Valley in California. But it's not that hot. It's only a little bit higher than here.
Okay.
It's like 50.
50. Oh, okay. It's almost the same here.
So we are technically in one of the second or third places.
Yeah. Well, it's torture for Indonesians.
Isn't it humid there?
Yeah, Indonesian. I'll tell you a story, guys, about one Indonesian who just moved here, right, to Abu Dhabi. So he was trying to save money, So he said, no, I'm not going to buy a car. People suggested him to get a car, buy a car. So no, I'm not going to buy a car. I'm just going to save money. I use bus transportation because in Indonesia we use, bus.
Is the bus more expensive?
The bus is nice. It's cheap, mass transportation always cheap. So I said, okay. So he was, one day, it's summer, right? It was his first time, by the way, here. It was summer, and he was assuming that because he's coming from Indonesia, where it's also hot, and he could handle the heat here.
No, it's like
so he was standing And then he was standing and waiting for the bus and in the heat, and suddenly, and he felt something. He told me the story himself, by the way. There's something wet on my nose. It was blood. He was like, oh, blood. What happened here? And then suddenly he felt dizzy, and then he lost consciousness.
Heat stroke.
Yeah, and then he woke up and he was in the hospital already. Oh, what happened? Mister, you have a heat stroke. And then, the next day he, purchased a car.
Oh, yeah.
So that's it, I'm buying a car. So he told me this story. So he could laugh about it, but at that time, I don't think it was funny.
You can go up to 50 degrees Celsius in Saudi. That's scary. Oh yeah. People in the desert have adapted. Their body has specifically adapted to withstand the temperature. In exchange, they get tired faster because their body takes more effort into cooling down. In winter, they're forced adaptation to the cold. Then it's continuing like that.
Yes, you're right, Yammers. Different environments affect us so much. Okay, for example, right, most people in my island, okay, Java Island, okay, especially the western part of Java, okay, is the most fertile part of Java because we have a lot of volcanoes there. So the land was so fertile, right? So historically, right, we like the western part of Java, we never really had a food shortage. That's why the fight in Java, actually Indonesian kingdoms, the fight was never really, when there's a war, there was never really a war fighting over resources, and because there are banana trees, in front of you, mango trees on the left, rice field on the right, and some chickens, all over the place. So you never really have to fight over food, And because of that, people are more chill. Like they become more spiritual because they have time to be spiritual. To be more spiritual. They have time to do that. Even the metal. When the other civilization, they use metal as weapons. We use metal as a musical instrument. So that's why the people in Indonesia, they're more like when they when the children are fighting with each other, the first thing they said, don't stop, don't fight. What is the problem? Don't fight. What is the problem? So it was really that's why the people are more tend to be more relaxed, appear to be more relaxed. Okay. Okay, greetings, Denny. I'm awake. Hello, the master. Welcome, master. Yes, welcome back. Read the comments. No one cares for your babbling. That's very rude of you. Gonna smack you with the bamboo stick. Pa, 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 pa. What are you talking about today? Yeah, master. Tomorrow is Monday, master, right? And a lot of people, they have to, start, doing their routine again. Work or school. So because of that, I was just asking this question: are you ready to start again? Are you ready, master? Do. Yes, if you come to mock, go to Kasyok. Yes, no place for mocking here. No place for mocking. If about love ago, yes, I'm tired. Oh, Subham, tired. But love ago. What happened, Subham? You have too many girlfriends. In France, we have the Eiffel Tower. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, no, we actually, Master, we were talking about the heat wave, in France and in Germany, earlier, Guys, I have another 10 minutes, okay, guys? 10 minutes before I go to bed, okay? 10 minutes because it's almost bedtime. If I go live stream and then my children, they get distracted. They don't want to sleep. Can't do that. Mondays are more harsh than breakups. It's chaotic, the master. Yeah, the heat wave. I feel sorry for you guys, okay? And I hope the heat wave will pass soon, okay? Climate change is faster than people expected. I think now I also saw the people were fighting over air conditioner, right? And but if people now starting to use air conditioner, then it will add more pressure to the power plant, right? That's gonna be another problem. Back in 1800, 5-6 was normal. Napoleon being shot was British propaganda. Oh, well, suddenly we talk about Napoleon here. Okay. Yeah, it's temporary, but how much frequently would it happen again? Yes, Yamers. That's makes people nervous, Next year, what's gonna happen next year? Where is Def? Oh, Def, she said that she's sick, I think because of the 4th of July fireworks. She inhaled some of the smoke and she kept sneezing. And her mother gave her medicine, and she says it makes her feel sleepy. It's good. She needs her sleep. Khomeini's funeral has started. Oh, okay. Do you know, guys, that Khomeini was the one who actually banned Iran from developing a nuclear weapon? And they killed that guy. The one who forbid the development of a nuclear weapon. They killed him. As a French person, I don't relate to the 4th of July. Yes. Yes. Oh, by the way, Indonesia and France now they made a strategic agreement now. By the way, I think there's a company from France, Naval Group. I think they work together with Indonesian. They're teaching Indonesian how to develop a submarine. Neither do I have to be honest, and I'm English. Yammers through energy crisis. These countries are already dependent heavily on foreign oil. ACs would drive coal to driving the cost. Yeah. Are you Indonesian Hindu? Zain said. Does it matter, Zain? Does it matter if I'm Hindu or not? To you? Napoleon, that's how name is pronounced. Napoleon, that's how his name pronounced. Okay. The energy grid could not handle all the aircon. Yeah, look, makes sense. Zain is an Indonesian Christian. Welcome, Zain. Okay. Yes, Master. We have Englishmen here. Yeah. Maybe Indonesian Jew. Yes. Why not? We have Indonesian Christians, we have Hindus, we have Buddhists, we have Jews, we have Tao, we have what do you call it? I'm trying to translate it to English. With the old beliefs. When they just believe in the great spirits. Where are you from, Zain? Why are you? Your first question is why are you Indonesian Hindu? What is the context here? Give me context, okay, to avoid misunderstanding. I think you're Indonesian. Oh, I see. Zain, we don't mock people, okay? We don't mock people, okay? Yeah, there's no such thing as a freedom of speech on YouTube, okay? Okay. Muhammad Ibrahim, welcome back, Muhammad Ibrahim. Yes, Danny is a Muslim. Yes. I'm a Muslim villager. There is no tooth fairy. Tooth fairy. Why are you talking about tooth fairy, Pixie? Zain is not gay, but keep looking, yeah. And Master said, there's no freedom in this live broadcast. Yes, there's no freedom, okay, guys. It's an illusion, Freedom is an illusion in this chat room.
Wait, Master Condolences is back.
How's the village? How's the heart? Yeah, it's okay. YouTube is based.
Honestly, I'm gonna go up.
Wait. I need to read the.
Let's see what the French dude is saying.
Are you Indonesian in the first place? I think you are posing as an Indonesian. You are maybe from North Korea, Northeast India.
So, okay.
Huh?
See the French dude.
We have
See what he was talking about.
Mr. Smarty Pants here. Yes. Okay, let's see how. let Mr. Smarty Pants.
See
Okay.
what French dude is saying.
How is
Anything
the
else?
village? Okay. Okay.
There's no tooth fairy.
Pixie said, freedoms for everyone.
There is no freedom of speech in this live broadcast. What is he talking about?
There's not no freedom of speech in this live broadcast here. If people are being rude and mocking, and now just report them.
Who?
I think
Where's that question? I saw both.
Zen is a proper picture of
What are you talking
but
about?
like a child. Okay. Zain, you are welcome here. Okay, when you if you you know just be be respectful, you know, and then you know no need to mock. Okay, to join this. There's no need to mock, you know, to join this live stream. Okay, just we are here. We are cool people here. Okay. This is your last warning, okay?
Before we go, bye bye.
Do you had holidays? Do you had Jesus or are you a virgin? Oh, you too. Say, you respectful womanizing. Okay.
What is that?
Holidays. Okay. This is the time when you know some teenagers are awake. You know they come in. It's time for teenagers to use the laptop and join YouTube. I can see.
That is probably the time.
Yeah.
Where'd Master of Condolences go? Did he just leave after like a little bit?
Do, 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 do.
Is Master of Condolences like death? Just join and then leave?
No. It's yes, Kiki. Okay, everybody is taking a shower already?
Yeah.
Okay, bedtime now.
Does he just go dormant?
Bedtime.
I think he just goes dormant and then just doesn't do anything for a whole week.
Alright guys, I have 5 more minutes. Okay, let me think. Yeah, maybe just I'll continue this tomorrow. Okay guys, I would love to stay longer, but you know what, I need to get some rest too. I want to keep doing this, you know. I need to rest and save my vocal cord. Alright. Which bonds should I buy? James bonds. Okay. Alright. So guys, I'll see you tomorrow, right? And then I hope you guys would have a lovely Sunday if it's still Sunday, and then also would have a lovely and blessed weekend. Rest of the weekend,
Napoleon.
okay, peace to everybody. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya. Peace to everybody except for those rude ones. I'm sorry. Peace to everybody. Okay, yeah, okay. Take care.
And the condolences guy, because his name usually has condolences.